Hello lovely people, Gong Hei Fat Joy, Happy Lunar New Year! As you watch this video, I am currently in Malaysia with my in-laws to celebrate the New Year. And it's the Year of the Dragon, which is my year. Though, according to ancient Chinese superstition, in your birth sign year, you'll actually offend the god of age and you'll have bad luck during the year. And that was definitely the case for Claudia last year, so I'm not taking any chances, lots of red for me. Now, for those of you who don't know, Chinese New Year, or the Spring Festival, marks the start of the lunar calendar year and is the most important traditional festival in Chinese culture. The date itself changes every year as it's determined by the cycles of the moon. In 2024, it's February the 10th. Each year is associated with one of a cycle of 12 Chinese zodiac animals. The year that you're born is believed to influence your personality. But all of the animals have good points, just a few bad ones. So don't panic if you really want to be a tiger. But you find out you're a rat. It doesn't actually work the same way that we view animals in the Western world. Rats aren't terrible. It's okay, it's very even. The celebration is a great excuse to get together as a family and to honour your culture, but it's also a great way to help little ones who don't have Chinese heritage learn about different cultures and the diversity of traditions around the world. And what's one of the best ways to do that? Books! It was really hard to hold these all up, so enjoy this moment. Of course, what do I love? Inclusive books for children. Here are 6 of my favourites about Chinese New Year, from board books for tiny tots to picture books for older ones. All of the books are going to be linked in the description down below. Number 1. Baby's First Lunar New Year from Dorling Kindersley. This is a really delightful board book that babies and toddlers are going to adore. All of the important parts of the celebration are mentioned. Plum blossoms look fresh and beautiful. Tangerines are juicy to eat. There are bright, clear pictures. It's really enjoyably indestructible as well. I started reading books in this series with Rupert when he was about 3 months old, and he still liked to take them off his shelf independently and look at them when he was about a year old, even though we were reading more complex things together at that time, so they do really last. I actually brought this specific book to try out for this video, and he a few days ago, at about he's 2.5 now, spent a good 20 to 25 minutes sitting down, looking through it, considering all of the pictures, naming all of the things that he could, talking about the colours, what everything is for, trying to associate everything with the different traditions that he knew about and how everything together represents Chinese New Year. So it really is something that will last. I really like this series that Dawn and Kindersley do, The Baby's First. Cultural awareness. Inclusive books introduce children to different cultures, traditions and perspectives. An early exposure to diversity helps to develop an understanding and appreciation that promotes cultural awareness and sensitivity. Number 2, Busy Chinese New Year from Campbell Books. Now, this is another bright and colourful board book. This one kind of almost has a story of the day of Chinese New Year and preparing and then going out to the street with the family. And it contains the key elements and shows how it relates to this little family, along with having some wonderful flaps and even little side quests. Can you find my cat? Yes, I can. I do have to say, some of the flaps in this are a little difficult to use if your child is not the most dexterous. It is recommended for 2 to 5s, and I would say that's quite on point because Rupert's only just managed, especially with this turning one, to get that to go. And this probably is one of the most fun aspects because food! Look, food rotates. What more could you ask for? Very fun. But the story itself is very much enjoyable from a younger age. You can also listen along to an audio recording of the story by scanning the QR code on the back cover. We also love to make this little lion dance around and then try and pretend that we're Chinese, that we're doing the Chinese drums. Gets really stuck in your head, the vibe, the rhythm of a Chinese lion dance. I think what's really fun with books like this is you can add in as much detail as you like or you know. Rupert really enjoys finding out which old man in the crowd is the gong gong, or looking at the food and seeing, ooh, what's his favourite dim sum? It's char siu bao, obviously, of course it is. I think it should be chong fang, but there we go. Char siu bao has to win out every single time. It's a great book that you can add in lots of information to, and he really relates to it as a child with mixed Chinese heritage, but you can also get so much out of it even if you don't know anything about this particular celebration at all. Representation. Exposure to characters and stories from diverse backgrounds help children to see themselves reflected in literature. It fosters a sense of belonging and validates their own experiences, which is essential for building self-esteem and confidence. Number 3, Dragon Dance by Joan Hullop, an interactive lift the flap book. But as you can see, it's a bit of a delicate flap situation, so best for gentle toddlers or them on a calm day or preschoolers. But I think it's really fun for early readers too. Although some parts are a little bit wordy. Again, it's a lovely exploration of a family preparing for the Lunar New Year, sweeping up. But with a bit more information than the previous book, and introduces elements for older children to connect to, such as when they're sitting around the table, who eats with chopsticks and who eats with a fork. And of course, there's a parade at the end. I even get firecrackers, which is very fun. Language development. Exposure to diverse books enhances language development by introducing children to a variety of words, phrases, and cultural contexts. This broadens their vocabulary and helps them to understand and communicate with people from different backgrounds. Number 4, The Great Race. Ling and Eric Lee. Taking a break from the how do we celebrate books to more of a look at what are we celebrating and the sharing of a generational legend. This is a great little book that tells the tale of why the 12 animals of the zodiac are in that particular order, because the Jade Emperor gave them a challenge to see who could cross the river first. Of all the kind of why this order books, this is one of the prettiest and the most child-friendly, amusing I've seen so far. Rupert really enjoys it, and it's helped us as adults to remember which animal comes after which. I love that little dog splashing. This book is part of a great little series of books written in traditional English, Pinyin and English, so it's also giving familiarity with Chinese characters, and you can practice your Chinese pronunciation, or use the free audio reading in Mandarin that's included. Enhanced imagination and creativity. Exposure to diverse stories expands a child's imagination and creativity. It exposes them to a broader range of ideas and possibilities, fostering a more open-minded and creative approach to problem solving and play. Number 5, I Love Chinese New Year by Ava Wong-Nava. This book is for slightly older children and is absolutely packed with information. Adults are sure to learn something too. Not only does it cover little Mei-Anne's excitement for Chinese New Year and her family's preparation for the holiday, but it also delves into the symbolism of each of the component parts. 8 tangerines for good wishes, green bamboo for good health, hanging the word fu upside down. But then it also gives us the story of the Great Race and special facts at the end. If you have a child with a thirst for knowledge that needs to be constantly learning interesting information, but also enjoys the social aspects of stories about families, then this is the book for them. Inclusive and diverse books encourage critical thinking skills by exposing children to different perspectives and ideas. This helps them to question stereotypes and think critically about the world around them. Osborne's Little First Stickers. Oh, number 6. Number 6, Chinese New Year. I think I just missed that. This is good. I love this. I put it last because it's fun. Osborne's Little First Stickers, number 6, Chinese New Year. Okay, not technically a book, but Rupert's big love this past 6 months plus has been sticker books. And this is actually one we have done a number of times now. Yes, I have purchased the sticker book more than once. I am a big fan of the Osborne sticker books. He particularly loves the dolly dressing ones because he really only cares for stickers of people or stickers of putting clothes on people. And I love the Osborne ones because they are so incredibly diverse, not just in variety of skin tone, but in clear ethnicity, disability, and sometimes in presentation of gender, sexuality, and family makeup, which I really appreciate since, you know, I'm in a family in which there are 2 mums. And one of us is white and the other is not, and one of us is disabled and the other is not. We have crowd scenes in this book where you can have lots of fun putting down stickers, including of children using walkers or wheelchairs or wearing eye patches, getting involved, and that's just a lovely, quiet inclusion. It's also great to see that the children dressed in traditional outfits and celebrating don't have one specific look, but instead a variation, as children from the Chinese cultural diaspora do. But also they're celebrating Lunar New Year and other countries celebrate that too. So it's nice to see what you could take as some broader Southeast Asian representation. And of course, We learn best through doing. So stick some stickers down and learn what the balancing lions are all about. Reducing stereotypes. Inclusive literature challenges and breaks down stereotypes by presenting a wide range of characters with varying abilities, genders, ethnicities, and family structures. This promotes a more accurate and nuanced understanding of the world. I hope you've enjoyed this little video. Just a quick thing to say hi and Happy New Year. Well, Happy almost New Year. Happy New Year to you if you're celebrating. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to watch more videos like this. If you're interested in more inclusive books for children, toddlers and babies, I actually have a playlist which you can find right up here in this card, or it'll be linked in the description down below, where you'll also find links to all of the books that I have talked about. They'll be in one place on my Amazon storefront where you can very quickly and easily find them. Yes. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. The best way to continue to support is just to click on the next video from me the algorithm suggests. It'll pop up somewhere here when I stop talking. That's how YouTube knows you want to support our videos. And speaking of support, thank you to the Kellgren-Fozard Club, who are a fantastic members-only club here on YouTube. You can join by clicking the little join button next to subscribe down below. Clubbies get access to a monthly behind-the-scenes video, birthday shout-outs, my little face after your name, your comments rise to the top in videos, and I've got some very exciting things coming in 2024 for my clubbies. As always, incredibly grateful for your support and for you as well for watching here today. Thanks. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh, will I be in Malaysia? Because I'm in Malaysia right now. I can't wait to be hot. I know I look warm because I'm not wearing a jumper, but actually I've just got studio lights on me. So it's all a lie. Also, this explains why my energy bill's really high. See you next time.